Alrighty, are we live? We are live. Very cool. All right. Best. Oh, shoot. 1 second, guys. Sorry. Okay, we're back. Is this on the right mic? Okay, it is. Cool. All right. Yo, Ant. No. I was on the phone. Kayleen called me. Sorry. That was probably confusing. All right. Get remote. Add me. Git checkouts. Git fetch me. Okay, now I should be able to do this. Very cool. Last commit should be cool. Yeah, which is a very descriptive commit name, obviously. Okay. Maybe one smaller than that. Alright, cool. So we've got this now. What's up, Ober? Autocmds back. We'll have to play around with this one in a little bit as well. Alright, let's just go ahead and go here. Make CMake, make. Alright, now this should exist. Cool. What's up, Ant? Not related to Neovim. I don't talk about anything not related to Neovim, but alright, what's up? THDBW. We need to get that emote. I have an emote slot, so we could totally put something in there. Oh, cool, Ant. Nice. Alright, so what else? We can finish adding the Git stuff here, and then we'll work on setting things. Oh, I know at least there's one bug here, because this shouldn't be the case. Git Autocmds. Yeah, alright. Of course. The thing I've been doing tons of work with, obviously. Actually, maybe we will do this in Autocmds spec. Here. Does this file run at all? Actually, I don't even know. What's our status here? Oh, we just skipped the whole thing because I changed my mind for everything. Prime. What did I call this one? Vim Autocommand Git, right? Or did I call it Git Autocommands? Alright, that one makes sense. And it sounded like I was going somewhere with that, but I wasn't. Oh, nice story, Ant. What's up, Tux? Yes, Ober. They do things very differently. And they're in some ways better and in some ways worse. The main way that they're worse is that it's not as easy to write Lua things that get executed in the Neovim that you're testing. So you have to write Lua like this inside of strings. And I don't really like it very much. That's why the plenary one's different. And all the tests? There's a ton of tests. Well, there can be lots of reasons for that. And then get Autocmds. It should return one Autocommand. There is only one for an event. Helpers dot. Do we have command? And we'll just say insert enter. Later we'll do, I guess, insert enter star echo 1. Yo, rocks! What's up, hey? The last two members of the Teach Sub server. Oh man. Hey, thanks, Rocks. I'm quite excited for what's going on in the future. Indeed, indeed. So Neovim has like hundreds or thousands of tests, or I don't even know. Yes, you can use test file and test filter to change which ones you want to run, Ant. What's up, LSR? Maybe use tree sitter injection? It's on my list, yeah, to do at some point. But there was some bug with that, of injecting the same language. I don't know. So you can run just the file you want with this. Test file equals this stuff here. And then make functional test. And alright, so let's do this. Local house is math get Autocmds, and let's say event equals insert enter equals 1 length of out. I don't know, let's see if that works. Yeah, we gotta remove this log, I think. Hash and then log. Okay. Alright, so that passes. That's good. What happens when we have 2 of these, though? You know? It should return 2 Autocmds when there are 2 burn events. So let's just do this, and we'll increment the number. Now this should fail now. Right. Nice, because we should have 2 of these. Excellent. Yo, what's up, Levu? Actually wrote the injections for Rust. Oh, cool, over. Can it do Rust into Rust? I was trying this at one point before. Here, we can just try right now. Let me see. Let me think. Pre-sitter injections. PS Playground toggle. Exec Lua. Make this one a little wider. Function call. Yeah, so let's see if we've got this. Function call prefix identifier at identifier. Let's put this inside of 1 here. Equals at identifier and Zach Lua. So does that match this? Prefix identifier, exec Lua. I thought that was gonna work. Let's just delete this stuff and see, are we getting this here? We do get that. What happened to your arms? There's a disconnect, Sonny. There's a disconnect. Can I do this where I say, so there's also the place where we do math's not exactly. Let's just change this to be this. So okay, so now it finds this. So then I think we should be able to do something where we do args string arguments at Lua. Whoops. Oh, does it need to be function arguments? I've got function arguments. Like this. Because it goes arguments, string. Oh, this one doesn't match. That makes sense. I actually don't want this way. Sorry, chat. 1 second while I try and figure out what this is. Oh, it's really not gonna work that great. I thought for sure. Okay, this seems like it would work. When I do this, query Lua invalid no 318. I don't know. I think part of the difficulty is I have my own grammar right now. And I think Vim Tutor is not too happy with me there. I don't know. I'll play with that later, Ober. You can press O and it'll open up the query. Autocmds C. Autocmds spec. Yeah, we're working on API. Go ahead and drop this in here. All right. Can everyone still? That's probably too small here. We'll do this, and we'll just move this over slightly. Okay, that's enough. All right. Okay, so that's good. Let's see what these look like just to make sure that this is good. We can probably check and make sure that both of them exist. There's nothing that exciting going on. I wonder if we actually want to send -1 for group. It seems a bit goofy. I don't know. I don't think we want to send group if it's the default group. Default. How group default? Yeah, let's just not put that in there. If AP group not equal to this, then we're gonna do that. Otherwise, it's got no group. I think that seems better. Yeah, I like that. And we should be able to pass in this. It should also just work fine. Right, we don't actually want this anymore. What failed here? Oh, right. We deleted that. That's just a failing part of the test. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Oh, I wanted to make sure... Oops. We should say, should return same thing if you use string or list. String house, array house, string house, array. Cool, so they return the same business. That's good. Except I didn't even test that, so that's not as good, but that's okay. We can just test it by doing that. Very cool. You can just always request events as either a single string if you wanted it, or a list of strings, so that it's easier to work with. We should implement groups now, probably. Maybe we'll put, Hey, ZXC4 Eva, thanks for the follow. Oh, and, oh, off stream. Off stream, we had a sub? Someone just subbed to me in the middle of the day? That's very kind of them. Hituzi no Sippo. That sounds like an anime that I probably shouldn't say out loud. Hard to say, though. Describe groups. It should return. Is the Vim opting done? No, but I needed a little break from it. And I've been wanting to work on this for a while. We finally made a little bit of progress on Friday. So I'm just working on this one. Although I think it's probably pretty close to being done. If people wanted to test it and give any feedback about it, then they could do that. And that would be helpful. I do have to track down one bug probably, though. Yeah, there's one bug that I need to track down that's not my fault. It's just existed about nvim win-get option stuff. That will make it very weird to deal with. And I think there's some corner cases that I need to fix. Not my bug, not my problem. Unfortunately. Fortunately, I don't think so for this one. I gotta fix it, I think, before we can ship it. I'll work on it sometime soon, I think. Alright, return all. We can do the for each here. Should return all groups if no group is specified. Oh, how can we do ones that have, can we say false? We'll get to that. We'll get that in a second. Group 1. Oops. All right, cool. So this is good. So now we can do this. So if we do something like local hours, why is it that why can I never get line completion to work with that on the first try? All right, let's see what happens. Oh, ag group. Okay. Turn all groups if no group is specified. Okay, so that's not good right now because we are only returning one thing. That's not good. We need to put these things inside the groups. Huh. How are we only doing one group? So teach. For some reason, Enver just no longer has net or W. You didn't install the runtime correctly or one of your plugins. Maybe like Vim Tree, I think I heard disables it. I don't know if that's true though. That's just something off the top of my head. But you need to check who's disabling it. It's probably there. It's just someone decided to do it. Alright, so why get our pet for events? I don't know why it does. I haven't investigated it all. I just ran across that recently. Doesn't Autopat have a group? Yeah, so why would this 4? So we get the Autocmds. If it's null, or the commands are null, then don't do anything. Autocommand. This doesn't have a group. Autopat has the group. Huh, interesting, okay. Get autopat for event. First autopat int event. Oh, but do I need to keep on finding the next APs as well? Does AP have a next? AP next? Oh, this is the problem that I was having. So this is why I think I have 4 all autopats in events. Right. This does the first autopat next. Ah, okay. Very cool. Events, AP. Oh, but this won't work. Shoot, because we don't have access to first autopats. Oh, that's annoying. Or will we? So I'm going to first autopat. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Okay, so we can't actually use that. Ah, that's okay. We can just write what it is. We can just write what it is. Bummer. We can do this. We can do this. This. Oh, shoot. This is, right. We need this guy here. Oops. Okay. All right, so that should be better now. Now we should get 3 of these, right? Oh, baby. Cool, though. That fixes the other problem that I was having earlier. I was wondering wasn't getting all the auto commands, but we just fixed that now because we weren't actually looking at all the auto commands, because this, of course, has to be the most complicated way that you could store data that you could imagine, so that's good. All right, so now what we need to do, we need to write another test for this. It should return only the group specified. We can do this. Bop, 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 bop. Groups. Group 1. Sweets. Equals 1. Ows. This will fail, I'm pretty sure. Because I think it's going to return all 3 still, because we haven't filtered it. I would have been very surprised If that works, chat. Okay, so this one's a little bit harder for us to check. The first one was pretty easy. Should we only allow one group at a time? Help Autocmds. Group. I feel like an autocommand can only be part of one group at a time. Gone stream. Hey, thanks for the follow. So would it even make any sense? Because I think a group is literal. Like, I think you can only have one. Name. Autocommand group. Yeah, so maybe we should change groups to just be group. Is there any time where you'd want to be able to do this, chat? And you couldn't just write two queries. I mean, you could do two queries for the other one, but it's so common we should make it work. Like, in what situation do you request things from two different groups? That doesn't make sense. Our group. Can I see what ones exist? I can. Can I do this? Nope. I would say 0.5.1 Alianiva would be my hope. I don't think it makes sense for it to be in 0.5. It needs a little bit longer to bake, because it's going to be a big refactor. And Autocmds would be a dangerous thing to push too early. You know what I mean? Let's do this. That's not something you want to make mistakes on. I think we should just make it so that group is singular. It feels a little weird though. Like, it just feels not very symmetric. Yeah, right, exactly. I mean, we could support this. But it just feels wrong. It just feels so wrong. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Maybe I should just change it to our group here, and then it'll just be one, and then it doesn't look so similar. Groups. We're gonna change this to our group. So then we can do group filter. If v.type not equal to k object type integer, API set error k error type validation, our group must be a sorry, this should be a string. K object type string must be a string. Go to cleanup. Group filter. Our group. I'll find group, I think. Find the ID. Okay. Oh, it's v.data.string.data. star. Oh wait, star u star. Okay. So I believe this returns. Yep. Return our group error. Okay. So if group filter equals our group error, API set error, error k error type validation, invalid our group passed. Go to cleanup. Okay, so now we've got an auto group. It can only be one, it can just be a string. That seems pretty good. And if we error, we'll check that. Very cool. So this AP has a group, right? So we can say if group not equal to 0, yeah, if group not equal to 0, oops, group filter, and AP group not equal to group filter, then we're gonna continue here as well. So this is skip group values, skip Autocmds from the wrong groups if passed. Oops, that's not the one I meant to press. Now maybe this will pass. Very cool. Equals echo, oops, group 1 out 1 dot command. I think. I don't know if it'll have a colon. Does it need a colon in the front? It does. Okay. Very cool. We can. It should return only the group specified multiple values. Okay, let's just make sure that we're still good here. Group 2. This should fail now because it's going to have 2 things. Excellent. And this should be group 2 above. Sweet. Okay, that's working. So then now we are properly filtering out the groups, it appears. What is there any way to even ask this for outgroups.ga data? Like I wonder what's the testing one on the right? It's just a terminal. Just nvim term, and I'm running Neovim's busted tests there. So just running normal testing stuff. Okay. So that works. That's quite nice. It's quite nice. Okay. What other stuff would we want to add here? So we have groups filters and events filters. That makes sense. What else would you normally filter this by? Pattern? Can I do something like autocommand star.py? Okay, so those work for file type detect. Star. This matches everything here and everything here. Yeah? So this would be anything for this buffer. Does that work? Okay, interesting. Didn't even know that. I did not know that that would work. We should definitely make that a possibility because you may want to filter by the pattern. That makes sense. That makes sense. But it's not like Does Autocommand star star? Huh, interesting. So that is only, whoops, that's only for ones that are literally star. Interesting, interesting. Wow, so every time I open a file, we set the file type for Lua 10 times. Huh, that's weird. Okay, so this would mean that you could ask for an exact pattern. Can I do this? Oh, you really can. You really can. Okay. You can do that. Wait, can I do this? Insert, enter, buff, enter? Oh, you can. Okay. Alright, well, we want this API to make it so that you never have to do any parsing from that. I mean, the question would be, okay, sure, but you could just call that twice. Alright, yes, that's fair. That's fair. You could just call it twice. Does this, if I did, what about stuff that's on buff enter and insert enter or something? I didn't even know how that would work. Began brought you here? Wait, how? Did he carry you or what? I'm just kidding, Coderish. Welcome. Tell Began I said thank you. Tell Began I said thank you. Alright, so I guess I actually do need to do this for auto groups. That's what I'm working on right now, basically. Well, actually, this will be for 0.5.1 Warforged, technically. This will be for 0.5.1. I'm sorry. Allgroups.galan. Why use go-tos? Oh. Oh, sorry, it got... why use go-tos? Well, in C, there's no way for you to basically defer cleaning up memory. Right? Like in Go or something, you could do like defer clean up my thing. Or in Python, you could do with open, do stuff here. And then even if you did like if this is error, raise error, it'll call to close. Right? But in C, there's no way that you can do that. It's just like walking down the thing. Oh, does Zig have? Oh yeah, Zig has defer as well. Yeah. So in Go, if you want to, or sorry, in C, if you want to be able to clean up some like arrays, then you'd need to do this. Right now, I don't have any arrays created necessarily, but I will need to do that. Like, I'll need to free this if we experience an error inside of here, for example. So we should be doing that. Like right now, I think I probably actually leaked this memory here. Actually, no. When it gets initted, it's just on the stack, so we're safe for right now. If I put anything inside it, then we'd be good. Use a free, maybe. What do you mean, use a free, maybe? Like, we'll free the memory that we need to do. That's what we'll put down here. But there's nothing yet that we need to clear. I'm just pretty sure that we're going to need to. Yeah, the go-to is going to jump to where I always free the memory that I need to free at the end of this. So that's why I have go-tos here. And we're gonna start having to do that basically like right now. Because we could get a list here. We're gonna allow this, I think, right? Chat, what do you guys think? Should we allow you to do this? When you're asking for auto commands, should you be able to ask for multiple groups? I don't know if it's a good idea or not. So for groups, you can always only be part of one. So I would feel like it'd be better to ask it twice for two different groups. Can you do that in VimL? Well, kind of. Yeah, this is only for getting Autocmds. This is only for getting Autocmds. You can do something like this, right? Autocommand. I actually don't even know how you could see what things are part of a particular group. Or you could do Autocommand, LSP. Yeah, so you could do this. Can I do this? Oops. Okay, so you can't... It doesn't seem like you can do that for groups in VimL. Not exactly, at least. But you can do it for patterns. So right now I don't have that. I have it so that you can only do one thing for the auto group. Which, maybe that's the way that we should leave it for right now. We know for sure that auto groups you can only be in one at a time. Right, that's what I need to check, Levu, right? So that's what I'm thinking for events we can already do this. For events you can already do this. I already implemented it for events that you can do this. I think I have an example, right? Yeah, like here. This you can already do. So for events, you can pass in a list of events. But for groups, I think you should only have one. And then now we need to do patterns. Patterns is going to be another one. Else if so instead of events, we can do pattern. Patterns. So I think for patterns, this is for the API. Get Autocmds. This is the same vim.api.nvim get Autocmds. This is all API. This is just shorthand in the testing code. These two things are the same. This is this. So like external clients will be able to use this as well. Right. Label, that's what I'm thinking. So group, you can only do one. Group, you're only going to be able to do one. But let's do patterns. It should return for literal match. I don't think it does basically like regexes. It's just going to be literally for a pattern. So we're just going to do like this. Gonna put it down here before each. We actually don't even need these. Let's do this. We'll move this up here. So this one will be star.1, star.2, star. Actually, let's do this. Do this. Star.1. Star.2 and star.2. Does that make sense though? You guys see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Patterns. So this should only return the first one. Oh, and then we should do events equals insert. All right, so we're not crazy so far. Everyone's with me, right, chat? All right, cool. So obviously this doesn't filter anything yet. We haven't written the code. We also aren't showing the pattern right now, which is a bit annoying. So we should probably do that. We should add pattern here. put autocommand info pattern. I think this would be AP pat string obj c stir to string star star. So hopefully now we should see the patterns in here. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at those patterns just showing up real nice. I wonder what buffer looks like. We should just do this one really quick as well, right? Oh, what? I always forget how to do this. I want to see if I can remember. L0 or L1R0. Is that the thing? Nice. I forget how to match only the first one, though. One of these days I'll master that. Cool. And that normalizes to buffer equals 1. Okay, cool. That's very nice, actually. Very, very nice. Oh, we should put whether it's buff local or not and the buff number as well while we're at it. I think it's an AP. Buff local number? I don't remember. Not equals 0. Okay, so if AP buff local number, should we only put the buffer number? Or should we also put that it is buffer local? Like it can be kind of nice integer, you know? You have a boolean that you could ask if it's buffer local, but it's kind of like either this is here or it's not. I don't know. We'll put it in here. Buff local. I don't know. I don't love the name buff local either. It just says buff local, or it says buffer local. Buffer, you bus only when. I guess we can use buff local. That's what it is in the docs, so I'm not gonna make any sort of unexpected scenarios there. Oh, baby. There we go. So now you can check always whether there should be a buff number there or not. Okay. We'll have to check buffer local in a sec. Whatever. Alright, so now we need to check the patterns. We need to have a set of patterns, I feel like, right? Because we could do something. You can do this. You can do this. Autocommand star.py, comma, star.lua, comma, star.rs. Right? What did I do here? Oh, right. I gotta say all. So I could do something like file type detect. Say this. No. What am I missing here? File type detect star.py. Oh, is it that I... Oh, right, I need to say buff new file. Something like this. Ah, okay. Star.lua. Yep. Star.rs. There we go. This syntax, man, because this first thing can be several different things. It's almost like overloading DSLs into small little commands can make it difficult for people to remember what to do. It's almost like that. It's not quite like that, but it's almost like that. So you can ask for multiple patterns. Let's handle the first case where we just have one pattern to match, right? Let's just handle the first case where we have one pattern to match. Star u star pattern filter is null. All right, so let's go down to patterns, right? If v.type is equal to object type string, then we can do this. Just read the help manual. Levu, that doesn't work on me. That doesn't work on me. I wrote the help manual. Not true though. One of these days, I was really thinking like 1 year would be pretty fun to try and do like you know, there's all the like user, there's all these 45 user ones. I think it would be fun to try and read through the whole thing in 1 year. Because there's like a lot of stuff in here that's like super useful stuff. Some of these, the first few are pretty simple. I don't know. I was thinking it would just be kind of fun sometime to do. Anyway. Sorry, I need a snack. Snacky time. Alright, so if we do this, then I think I can just do b.data.string.data, which is char star. Okay. Okay, so that's pattern filter. Not stir equal. I just do that. Do we have a stir equal? I guess we can just do this one, right? Do we use this? Okay, we do use this. Sounds fine then. Oh, hey, it worked. Nice. First try, chap. Okay, we can do this now. Should be able to do this. This is gonna fail. So we haven't implemented. I already know, chat. I already know it's not gonna work. All right, don't worry. Don't worry. I already know. Well, we should have 3 now of these. I'll just put this because I know we're not gonna get 3. It's just gonna do nothing. I'm gonna let them all through. Why is that? Well, that's because for pattern filter, I only check when it's string here. Oops. Getting a paddle for your keyboard as well. Meander, I don't need a paddle. I've already just resigned myself to RSI and pain, so it kind of seems like a waste of money to get a paddle. You can clip that and ship it to Prime. You can clip it and ship it to Prime, guys, okay? Clip it and ship it, please. How could I do this? I basically need to have an array of strings Do I have to have a container for this? Don't even have a kinesis, so we already know. So, right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have a kinesis. So, obviously... like, obviously I don't care about my hints. Yeah, writing your own code, Muenter, is that what you're talking about? I have my own firmware thing for my Ergodox. Yeah, mouse keys is pretty funny. Do I still have it? Yeah, I do. I do still have it. I need to take a look again at it because it's been a little while since I since I took a look. All right, so let me see this. If I do char star star pattern filters, right? And I can do char, I can do int pattern filter count is 0. All right, so I've got this going, right? Go to pattern filters. Pattern filter. So we got this here. So then I can do pattern filters. Pattern filter count equals v.data.string.data. Pattern. Oh, I can do this, right? This is the way that you do this. Then I can do if pattern filter count greater than 0. Then we can do this. Then we can do this. For int I equals 0. I less than pattern filter count. I plus plus. Bool passed is false. It needs to pass any of these, right? So or pass. I think this will work. I actually don't even know off the top of my head. If stir equal star ap at pattern filter count I passed equals true. If not passed, whoops, I don't know what's going on with tree-sitter. Tree-sitter is not happy with me. Oh, whoops, not pattern filter count, right? Pattern filters. Pattern filter is uninitialized when used here. That seems like it's gonna break for me because it's null. Am I wrong? Won't this die? True, then return that. You got a Moonlander? Nice! You like it, you said? So this errors. This errors. I don't think I want this to be null. So I want this to be a pointer. It doesn't... Let me think about how this works. What I'm thinking is I want to make a pointer to a list of pointers. Man, as we've seen in the last week, my thinking about pointers has gotten very weak. Alright, let's load this up again. So I'm thinking here basically, right? We're going to has a list of char stars, basically, right? I mean, it tells me that that's not good. Maybe uninitialized. Yeah, no, it put it as, all it did was it put it as null, but that doesn't make sense. I want it to be a pointer that actually does point to somewhere. Preferably on the stack, I feel like. Like, I just want a list of pointers. Right, so I'm just thinking, okay, how do we do that? Well, you would... Oh, right. It doesn't work when I do this. That doesn't make sense. Because I'll need to allocate where those things are. So I can make like a linked list for it to have them, or I can allocate some space that I can throw things inside there. Right, so I could do, like, we can just, oops. Right. Exactly right, that's what I'm thinking. Right, yeah, I don't need to actually malloc because I don't need it to last for how long I want here. You can do pattern filters, and then 1024 does seem like plenty. That pretty much gives you the answer, I think, right there. We are working on it. We are working on it. Okay, that's weird. How did this get... Why are we getting nil this time? Pattern filters. Wasn't it scheduled for Christmas? No, we were saying we hope to get out a beta version at Christmas. So that we were hoping for API stability at Christmas. So that we could fix any bugs that we encounter. Pattern filters. Isn't this what I want to do? This will be 0. So it puts it in 0 and then turns to 1. I never really liked this style though. Plus equals 1. Let's just try this. I don't think that makes a difference, right? Aren't those the same thing? Yeah. Are we somehow erroring? Why don't I see like what the error would be? Export and then log files log. Let's try this again. Removing all paths. I got a million of those. So get literal match. So patterns. Does it just error somehow? This just dies somewhere, I'm assuming. Log comparing. Let's just do %b here. Oh, shoot. Let's actually... Oh, I think I know the problem here. We can just do this. Ah, there we go. That was the problem. That was the problem all along. Okay, cool. So that's good. I don't know if there's like... This won't work, by the way, because this could do bad things. This could do bad things. So let's go ahead and make a new on max patterns 1024. We'll just say that. Okay. So we can go here. When we're done with all these shenanigans, we can do if max patterns pattern filter count greater than max patterns. Oh, you know what? We can just do until this gets nil, right? We could also check this. If not, patterns filters I will also break here. When this is Sunklo, hey, what's up, Sunklo? When this pattern here becomes nil, this will be 0. This will be 0. Untangling Autocmds. Hey, that's what I'm doing. Okay, but then this way now we can say if this, then we can do API set. Now we won't do anything with this if we do something that's too big. Validation. Too many patterns. Please limit yourself to less. So this is okay. This we don't need to do anything. This will clear all this out when we're done. It'll get put onto the stack. We're A-okay. We are A-okay, chat. Indeed. For each item. I don't remember what I did here. Array for each item. Okay. Item. For each item, no item. Whoops. V. We can just do exactly this. v.data.array. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If true, let's get rid of this guy and see if we got these now. Sweet. Oh, we got 3. I just have this test intentionally failing. I don't know if these always will be in this order. I think they probably will. I think it's deterministic. Proof 1. Oh, yeah. Nice. I think that'll work. Validation, not valid patterns value. Must, oops, yeah, be a string or an array. Okay, so that'll filter out events. This part, skip patterns from invalid patterns if fast. Invalid groups if fast. Okay. Yep. 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 That seems fine. Alright, we got this now. All gonzos. We did group, we did this, we did this, we did this, we did this, and we did this. And we did this already. And we did that to do already. Very nice. Maybe we don't even have any cleanup. So this we just did a static size. And so that should be good. That should be good. That should be good because this gets cleaned up by the caller. I mean, obviously we need to allocate this and they're going to need to do stuff with it. That's literally the whole point of running this. We don't do anything here. We do some copies, but they get put inside of the array. So we're safe. We're safe there. Both pointers initialize null if you do. So Levu, it actually doesn't super matter. This is actually more of like asserts pattern filters. This can't happen. I'm pretty sure. I only get in strings that have values. So we already have values and we only put in things here. Assert I less than max patterns. I don't even think we need to do that either, but that's okay. I don't even know that these asserts need to happen. But it's okay. We can just add them. Pretty much just make sure that we don't accidentally overrun our memory here, right? Like someone could pass in 2,000 patterns and then they could start doing other things with the memory. But now they can't do that anymore. But the main way that I check that is actually right here. So that should make sure that we don't do anything. I mean, maybe this is even too many, but I mean, honestly, who cares? It's like, oh no, we put in 1,000. I mean, honestly, I could probably put in 20, you know, I could probably put in like 256 and that's plenty. And I think I will. I could even do less than this, honestly, but it's, I don't know. Whatever. Sunco, yes, so this is going to be a, an API method that we add. We have vim.api.nvim get Autocmds. That's what we're testing here. You're able to pass in events, patterns, or groups. So that you can get programmatic information about the Autocmds that exist. This is all just part of a big Autocmds PR that I'm doing. Because then you'll also be able to set the Autocommand. Right. And we error on that now. Yep, we error. We just say, no, you have to do less than that. Maybe we should just say, talk to Be Friedel if you want more. I'm not, because I'm not doing it, but maybe Be Friedel will do it for them. Right. Yeah. I mean, then you probably aren't going to be filtering by patterns, honestly. Patterns match literally, though. It's just a thing to note. It literally checks if the two patterns are the same. Alright, cool. Well, that's good. I mean, this looks really nice, honestly. What else would you want to be able to do here? You've got group, buffer pattern. Well, I think I've got a lot more than that. You probably have tons of Autocmds. You might just not realize it. Yeah. Probably not more than 256 patterns, though, I'd guess. Yeah, verbose Autocmds. We'll tell you where they're all set. Just a lot of them for me. I mean, a bunch of them are just like file type stuff, but... There's lots of Autocmds. Lots of them. Lots and lots and lots and lots of them. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good here. Oh, I wanted to see, can I do this? Wait, this is the same thing. Oh, it's not the same thing? Wait, do I need to do this? That's not what I want to do. Huh, okay, whatever. It's easier to read that way anyways. Way to filter commands for the current buffer? Or just all of them? Yeah, so you can do this. We'll do an example. It should work for buffer Autocmds. We can do these same shenanigans here. And then instead of this pattern, we can say buffer equals 1. That's the current buffer. I need to actually check this. We got to check what this is. I haven't checked this part yet. Sweet, sweet. That worked? Huh. I didn't think that was going to work yet. Oh, it does work because I did buffer. Right, okay. So let's check this out. What happens if we do this? Because this will be surprising to people if this doesn't work. Raw. And this is normalized. And we should be able to do equal, normalized, and raw. Oops. Yeah. I know. It is pretty crazy. It shows you how fast C is. You know what I mean? Like, there is a lot of stuff going on when you're doing things in here. Sweet. Okay. So we need to normalize this buffer. We need to normalize this buffer pattern. Well, that's a bit annoying, though. That's a bit annoying, because that means I might actually have to allocate some things. Alright, we can do this. We can do this, and then buff local. Autocmds.c buff local pat length. Okay. Alright, sweet. Now I don't have to do this either. Shoot. Okay. Autocmds.c local pat length. All right, so we do need to pull out some of this infos here. We do need to pull it out, huh? All right, we can do that. We can do it. We'll just write the function out, you know. Lua ever interacting with Neovim remotely? Lua Client 2. We have one on. Yeah, why do you want to do it? What are you looking to do? Levu. So we also have NVR. Okay, that's what you're saying. Wow, some crypto ads, eh? I didn't know that. I was gonna have that. Neovim. We also have Lua Client here. This guy. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I don't know what the differences are between them. This one gets used. Honestly, it probably looks like there could be some work done here. Could be some other things going on here that could, you know, use some improvement. Probably happy to see some bonus help happening here. You know what I mean? Maybe something to consider. If you're looking for stuff to do. Bool. How pat is buff local. Star pat. Int pat len. If pat len less than or equal to 7. Return false. Return stir and I can just return this. Greater than or equal to 8 and return comp pat buffer 7. If pat is buff local. Pat and pat len. Then what are we gonna do? We're gonna do and pat len -1. Ooh, nice. I see. That's a tricky one there. I forgot about that for a sec. Didn't think about it. Did not think about it. Didn't think about it. Did not think about it, chat. Autocmds. Can't spell, which is tough. Pattern buff local. Pattern buff local. Ah, that's okay. Wait, what did we fail on now? All right, okay. Oof. It's 4 hours on a rebase, so naturally I need to write some Lua to calm down. Oh, yeah. I do really find Lua quite relaxing to write. Just feels, you know, like, feels nice and easy. It feels real nice. It feels really nice. Boom. I'll pat. Get buff local number. Star u star pat int pat len. Buff local number. I'll pat get buff local number. Pat len. We can just yoink all this down here. We can just do a nice little assert. I'll pat is buff local. Pat len. Since we're just in the mood for writing this today. Huh, weird. It seems like, so if it's greater than 9. Oops, this shouldn't return bool, that should return int. Undeclared first use in function. Top spelling return, I guess, huh? All right, cool. So now we have this ability to get the buff local number and get the buff local pat. So now what we need to do is this won't return anything. We're just gonna printf something into here. We can do void alpat normalize pat. So what are we gonna have? What are we gonna have? We're gonna have a star u star pat. We can say auto buff local pat. Int pat len, and then we can have char u star destination. Okay. Cert I'll pat is buff local. Pat len. Just once again, just covering my bases, making sure that we're thinking this through. So then we can do this. We can say I'll pat normalize buff local pats. This should be buff not loca, but buff local. Pat len buff local pat. We do this, we do this, we can do this, this. So it's 0 by default, so it should just return 0 here. This. Do we use buff local pat number anywhere else? Pointer buff number. So I would like to put these into 1, so let's put this here. Let's do this. Let's do this. So this should be... So let's put this as the first one. And buff local number. So we need that here, like this. So then we can do, actually, we'll move this to the left. Add len and int buff local number. Oops. Or maybe, I can never remember which way I like to write this. Never really a fan of any of the styles here, but that's okay. Buff and local number, okay. So let's actually then move this out to here. Actually, let's do both of these like this. Let's put them like this. These will still break because we haven't done anything with pattern buff local yet. All right, cool. So now we've got this. We've got this. We can now normalize a pat buffer into something here, which is nice. Normalize pat into buffer equals this form. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with this? Great question. Great question. All the paths that we have. What is the Lua Client? It's actually what we communicate back and forth with, but Levu is wanting to replace NVR with Lua Client. Honestly, Levu, if you could get it to work, by the way, with Lua and basically no dependencies, I wonder if we could just ship it in core. It seems possible to me. Input len. Stir len of this guy. Int pat. Let's just go ahead and do this. This isn't pat. Char u star, I think. Right? Star pat. What's the problem here? Size T. The use case for terminal buffer interaction with the shell itself by Neovim enable is pretty cool. I think it's that there's like Vim dash dash remote or something like this. I don't have Vim. Which Vim? I don't have Vim installed. Sorry. Vim has like a dash dash remote that I think we removed. I don't know 100%, and it's now I've never had to use it, so I don't super care in the past, basically. I just haven't ever gotten around to doing it. Okay. If Alpat is buff local pat. I wonder if I should do this ahead of time. Let's see. This is only when you pass patterns. You could pass pattern buff. You're probably only going to pass them once. I don't want to do extra allocations because I need to free. It seems annoying to do. Let's not do it. Pat Len. Alpat, normalize, buff local pat, buff local, pattern buff local, pat len, and I don't know why tree sitter is just dying like crazy today. Alpat, normalize, get buff local number, pat len. Pat equals pattern buff local. Okay. Passing char star type char u star. Oops. Are you star? Are you star? Int. Maybe I should just cast this ahead of time up here. And I can just pass. And I could just say this here. Alright. Dang, I was hoping that would work. Unlog. Yo, local pat. Yo. So we don't ever get this? Alpat is buff local. Checking local pat. Checking local pat. Okay, so it does seem like we're getting there for sure. Teacher, some video buff get mark but no set mark. And then buff get the X mark one you're talking about? You set X marks by doing other things like set virtual text, or there's help and then buff set X marks, not just normal mark. Oh, buff get mark. Huh. Set. Yeah. I know, I really should, shouldn't I? And then buff get mark. You're totally right. I should be using this. I apologize. That's on me. I don't know why there's not a set mark one. Old habits die hard, Lebu, okay? Alpat is buff local. That didn't work? Boomer. So true, dude. Oh man, I am a boomer. Dang. Sunklo, you could probably make it, honestly. Sunklo, I guarantee you could make it. It's super easy. Do you want to know how? I can tell you how. Watch this. The file you're looking for, source, nvim, API, buff.c, right? Because it's nvim, nvim buff, right? So you just go to nvim buff. Now you just look for nvim buff get mark. Here's this function. I'll make this big so we can just look at this one. Guys, we've already gone over this. Were you not here on Friday? Do I need to get out my... Dang it. I didn't want to have to do this, chat. I can't do it with this in the back. Also, wait, what the heck? Prime is like 10 times older than me. Ah! So, it doesn't make sense to say that boomers don't use bouncy balls, because that doesn't even make sense. Oh, man. I didn't want to have to do this, chat. Do I even have a foot hammock? Good question. I do not. Okay. Sunklo, here you go. Prime is a zoomer at heart. Dang. Is there anything more true than that? So here you go. You can see, so this is nvim buff get mark. So to set the mark, you'll want to take some hints from these things. There's a function called get mark, right? So you could just like look at the definition of get mark, which has like get mark buff fnum. There's probably set mark. Hey, look at that. Set mark pos. Okay, well that's probably what I want to use. Set mark pos, this thing, right? See what I'm saying? It's like, okay, so now you've got this set mark pos. Cool. You can just call this function. So then, once you're back inside here, you're saying, I've got nvim buff x mark. Pretty much just copy the same ideas, right? So you're gonna do, it probably won't return anything, or maybe it'll return like a boolean. I don't know. For right now, we can just say boolean. Set sign column equals yes 1, I guess. It's annoying. Nvim buff set mark buffer, and then whatever you'd need to do here, right, to get it to set. You can say func API since I think 7 is the API version we're on right now. And then just implement here, which will probably be something like set mark pos, and then whatever you need to do. You know what I'm saying? You can just copy a bunch of the same ideas here. Once you do that, then you're all set. Does that make sense? You want to copy a bunch of the same things here. Probably like this try start and some shenanigans here. This is to make sure that Vimel stays happy. Then once you do that, yep, so that part's good. Then to add a test, you just go to API buff spec. So we've got API test functional API buffer spec. Just copy what's in there from get marks, and then work from there. So then there's probably nvim buff get mark. All right. So then you just go, all right, describe nvim buff set mark, and now you pretty much just copy this. Right? Just copy this. Doop 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 beep. Nothing different because it's setting rather than getting. I mean, like, I would just start with what you've got there. You just write a test here. Smart test would be, hey, instead of doing this command, you would just do something like cur buff set mark. So there'd be nvim buff set mark, and then the arguments that you need here, and make sure that it still works. You know what I'm saying? You can add some more tests. And then you can test them together as well. That's what I would do. Cool. Guys, do I have to sit on this bouncy ball? I don't think I'm as good as Prime. You know what I'm saying? So you can just write as many tests as you want back and forth to test anything you're wondering about. You're like, oh, what happens when I call it on a mark that's not set? I don't know. Try it. See what happens. You know what I'm saying? Just try it out. Go for it. It's just code. It's just code. The one thing you want to know is do this. Apparently, Ant didn't know that this was a thing. Is this super squeaky for you guys? Oh, that's annoying. Test file, test functional API buffer spec. This is what you want to do. Make functional test, okay? Don't forget this. This makes it so you can run the test. It's, whoa. You'd complain someone was sitting on YouTube. True. Get out of here, bouncy ball. Should we just stand the rest of the time now? I don't want to be accused of being a boomer anymore. It's hurtful. It's hurtful talk. We can take my green screen back right now. Maybe. If I can get it past my chair. What were you whatting, Levu? Oh, whoops, there we go. This back over. Nothing. Oh, okay. Alright, nothing. Sure. Heard that before. What's wrong? Nothing. Duh. That's when you know, guys. So you're in big trouble. They had code behind your green screen. I do. I have code everywhere. Alright, so what are we failing now? We didn't actually do this. API Autocmds. Okay. So it doesn't think that this is buff local? Stir and compat buffer. Weird. Path is buff local. Pat one. Weird. Okay. That's very weird. It's very weird. Return patlen is greater than or equal to 8. In the beginning 7 characters are buffer. The last character. Okay. Stir and comp at buffer 7. Oh, shoot. I'm dumb. This guy says 0 there. Did we get Yo Local Pack? Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, that's good. Scrub. Absolute scrub. I didn't even copy paste it right. Something with, where do you want to eat? Doesn't matter. Oh, okay, so we can have Chinese tonight? No, that doesn't sound that good. What about maybe Mexican? We had Mexican within the last 6 months, so I don't really feel like we should have it again this soon. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh man, it's so funny. Kayleen knows that she does it too, and so she's just like, we're just both laughing about it. It's just like, it's just so funny. And then there's like a couple foods, like stir fry, for example, where I'm like, I could go for stir fry tonight. And like every time we do that, Kayleen's kind of like, well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm really feeling stir fry. Then she just like smashes a ton of stir fry when we eat it. She's like, man, that stir fry was great. It happens like every time without fail. So now we call some experiences kind of like stir fry experiences. Like, oh, that's a stir fry experience, because she like never feels like doing it when we start, but then she's always like happy when we're done with it. Oh man. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Oh man. Yeah, right, like hiking's another good example. Yeah, but yeah, it's just the restaurant one always makes me laugh. And it really just happens without fail. She knows it happens too, so she's a really good sport about it. But yeah, it makes me laugh. Buffer equals 1, buffer equals 1. Wait, why wouldn't those two work then? Dialog. Success. Oh, wow. Well, it wasn't going there, but alright, interesting. Oh, this is actually working. I just wasn't even checking the test here. Oh, dang it. We were right for a little while. Echo. What was the buffer. Okay. But yeah, the stir fry thing always makes me laugh. Alright, cool. Now we correctly do this for buffers. We should add one for command out, insert, enter, buffer equals 10. I don't even know if it'll let me do this. Will it let me do this? Invalid buffer number. Cool. Doesn't let me do that. Nice. Okay. Sweet. So now we have the normalized buffers. I'm assuming that this didn't break our other stuff, but we should probably test. Okay, cool. Sweet. Oops. Let's just make sure all these other Autocmds pass. Nice. All right. Feet add a bunch of filtering options for random get Autocmds. Sweet. Man, it's really coming along nice. It's really coming along nice. Like, I really like the way that this is looking. We didn't do it for groups. We did it for patterns and events. If we check that we handle buffer changes here, which is quite nice. If it's 0, do we check what the current buffer is? Both local number is 0. Buff local number per buff. I think it's handle. Buff T, handle, I think is the thing we're looking for. Unique ID for buffer number. Yep. Oops, that's not what I meant to do, but that's okay. I think that's probably what we want to do. 0 outs. I don't know. I don't even know what this does. Honestly. Cool. Was it not gonna work if I didn't do this part? Haha, then it fails. Feels good to predict, write the test, see that it passes, undo your prediction, and then get it to work. Sure, we use the current button. Nice. I love that. I love that. Okay. What else would you want to do when you're asking or filtering auto commands, chat? What else would you want to do? I feel like these are the only things you'd want to do. And when you have to fix such add stuff and it's easy because you wrote good code. That part feels real good. Oh, we should probably allow... Should we allow filtering for once and nested? I mean, there are other things here. Can you do that from here? Auto command star plus once. I do that. I don't know. That seems kind of weird. I mean, it seems, I guess, like maybe you'd want to be able to do it. I think you just filter it afterwards. I think otherwise it gets too complicated. Like right now, you can filter on group, or events, or pats. Those are what you can filter on. And that should give you a small enough subset that you can do whatever else you want to do. But you don't want to do it so that you always, like, you know, if you're a remote client, you request something, you don't want to just get, like, all of the auto commands all the time for no reason. That's a lot of serializing. This should make it small enough that it works well. Velas, hello, hello. So I feel like that's pretty good. I feel like that's pretty good for get auto command. That was nice. Oh, sorry. Is we can actually just use that. We can just use the get auto commands code that we just wrote in other places to check that our tests are doing the right things. As opposed to, you guys want to see how they were checking for auto commands before? Auto command spec. This is how you had to do it in the good old days. Whoops, auto command spec. Not this one, this one. You do this. What kind of... This is... Bleh. Saves auto commands with a single pattern? Bleh. So instead we can do this. Echo, buff, enter. Local, house. Events equals buff enter. Equals 1. Auto commands. Auto commands 1 dot command. Equals star. Auto commands 1 dot pattern. File, test, functional, auto command, fast, auto command spec, make functional test. Yeah, it doesn't, I mean, this is just so much better than this way. This is a good test. This is a good test. those can be left alone. Nothing we need to do there. Those are sort of like performative tests. I'm not gonna switch all these over to the other way, but it's just like, it just does not feel like that good of a way to test the tests. Oh well. Okay, so then down here somewhere, did I have some other tests? I think these are all fine, honestly, now. Oh, did we have... Oh, I just didn't save or something, or what? Okay, cool. CDRH1, hey, thanks for the follow. Greetings to you as well. Okay. Does this mean we can begin our other refactor that we were working on? Honestly, I think I need to look at... Let's check out this PR when we started it. Oh, what just got merged? Reference on blockwise paste. Ooh, nice. Provide memory error with... Oh, I think I might have been having this, honestly. Oh. Oh, cool. Oh, I wonder if this will fix... Oh, nice. Sorry, Chad, I just got distracted. Man, nice. That is good. This is just nice for me. Wow. Man, I just love when people find stuff like this. So cool. New to coding bit. Been self-studying for a year or two. Recently joined a boot camp. Didn't realize you guys been after seeing some gifs on the editing power. Oh, cool. Very nice. Yeah, I work on Neovim. Wait, did the border PR get merged? Oh, Beefrito merged it. I didn't even take a look yet. Oh, I need to read this later. Sweet, so I can finally delete all my borders? I can delete all the border cards in plenary? I didn't check if this was the same exact way that Vim does it. Neovim is a different version of Vim. Yeah, basically. You can read more about it here if you want. There's some information about it. It has, if you're new, I would probably recommend starting with Neovim because it has, at least we used to have better defaults. I don't know if Vim changed all their stuff or not. Oh, cool. Okay, well, we can try this right now, right? We can just try this. We have to try it right now. I haven't tried it yet. Local win ID is vim.api.nvim create or nvim open win. Local buff number is vim.api.nvim create buff. False, true. I'll forget which way I want to do that. Listed scratch. Yep, that's good. Buff number. True. So we've got relative equals win, row, let's do editor. 10, all equals 10, width equals 25, height equals 25, border. Beaverito did not update the docs, classic. Classic. Beaverito! Border. Style. Okay, so we've got border. It's double. Oh! Hello? Wow. Yep. It's happening. Cool, we got the MS-DOS borders. We got those MS-DOS borders. Oh, some stuff's busted though, Beefriedel. Some stuff is busted. Wait, let's change this to 100. Hello? Oh, see this? It's still, it thinks that it's one row lower than it actually is. Beefriedel! We gotta tell him. We gotta tell him right now. I'll make an issue for him on here. Favorite always going to... Beefriedel! Also, I think the calculations for pop-up menu are wrong at the moment. When I do a window and with a border, and I have a completion menu pop up, the row is off by 1 with editor at least. We can send him this. Oops. Oops. Screenshot. Okay. Oops. Do mention the lack of docs too. That'll get automatically fixed next time we generate the docs. That'll just happen. Whoops. Okay, so this isn't quite ready for prime time yet. But we'll do that. The docs will get automatically generated later. Beefriedel never does it. I always end up doing it for him. Which I'm happy to do because it gives me free commit points. You know what I mean? There's those free commit points. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, yeah. I'd like getting some free commit points. Alright. I need to go drink a little bit of water and see if Kayleen is home and if she needs any help. She's at Bible study. I'll be right back in 5 minutes or less. Chat, don't go anywhere. Gotta choose that GitHub clout. Why even help with open source besides the little green squares, you know? Yo, what up? What up, what up, what up? We're all good. Ginstagram, nice. Yeah, it's a little tough. I feel the pain as well, Lebu, that you're saying. Like, what's the recommendation to give to somebody who's new? Like to programming entirely. Although, I pretty much started on Neovim. I did a few different things in my CS classes, but all the stuff that I started writing myself, I was doing Neovim. Yeah, VS Code Neovim's fine. Honestly, CD, like, does your boot camp have, like, do they have access to, like, IntelliJ kind of things? I like IntelliJ better than VS Code, personally. Or, like, some not Microsoft thing. I don't know. Just, like, they have pretty good Vim plugins as well, that you could experiment with learning Vim at the same time that you're learning programming. But it's sometimes hard to do both. It depends on where you're at. Yeah. I mean, I think it's hard to say. It's also about what you want to do, CD. Like, that's one of the things as well. It's like one of the reasons I like Neovim and just Vim in general is like I have fun programming in it. Which is like super subjective. It's just subjective to me. You know what I mean? It's just like that I have fun doing it. It would be harder to justify using it at work if I felt like it was just because I thought it was fun. But honestly, like, people underestimate how much better you'll get at programming or doing other things if you're having fun and enjoying it, like, over the next 5 years. Sure, maybe for this sprint or for this, like, month or for this quarter, you'll be behind. But, like, having fun is important, you know? So like, it's partially up to you and what you think is fun. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you there for that. Like, that part's super up to you. So it's like, if you're having fun, then you should learn it. Because you'll have fun doing it, you know? So I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on the matter. Yeah. Do you know about Vim Tutor? I don't even have it on this computer. Nvim and then Tutor. This will teach you how to do a bunch of things in Vim and Neovim. Okay? So you should check out. Open up Neovim after you've installed it and type :T Tutor like this. I would not start with a distribution, by the way. I don't recommend distributions. At least for new people. Lua is super easy to learn. Super easy to learn. If you're interested for a really well put together video by a guy that you seem to be enjoying hanging out with, you can check out that video that I made about why Neovim chose Lua, and it'll give you some things. Yep, and I'm working on a YouTube series. Lua is very simple language. Very, 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 very simple. I'm working on a YouTube series. That's true. That part's also true. We're getting there. Nvim Lua guide. Yeah. That's a good one. Simpler than JavaScript? Yes, much simpler than JavaScript. What do you mean for real? Nakazat, for which part? Which part are you for reeling? Yes, I'm working on a YouTube series. For real. I'm gonna make a two season YouTube series. Season 1 is about learning Lua, and season 2 is about learning Lua for Neovim. And hopefully it'll be good. Do I have this under YT Lua? If you have ideas about things that you, or questions about Lua or things, please make an issue on this repo. I will do my best to answer all the questions that people have in this series. Obviously, I might not be able to literally answer everything, but if you have some things that you would like to see, make an issue, make a comment, make a pull request. I don't know, you can do whatever you want. It's all open source, as always. As always, you guys know, I'm all about the open source. Oh shoot, I forgot to do one other thing right now too. While we're here, YouTube.com, TeejVV VODs made a new channel. Nope. This channel right here. I need to make this into a link. Commands, add, VODs. Yeah, I don't know. Some interesting VODs. If you want my VODs, you go to this channel. I should probably make this commands, edits, VODs. All my VODs are getting uploaded to a separate YouTube channel. This way, when you go to my channel, we're just going to be posting new content. Yeah, honestly, borders make a huge difference. So no more VODs getting uploaded here, by the way. So when you get that sweet, sweet YouTube notification from me, you know it's going to be some new good content. Also, do you guys like my, do you like my new thumbnails? We've been doing thumbnails too. You like them? You like them? You like them? We're just starting off, so we're still iterating on what we want our feel to be. I really like this one. I think this one's hilarious. Inside the editor? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old, though. I was told I was a boomer, so maybe the reference is a boomer reference. Me, 10 out of 10 clickbaits. That's what I'm looking for. Xanus put them together for me. We are entering into a partnership. But we came up with a lot of the ideas together. Xanus, the meme legend. The meme legend. Yeah, right. You're saying the LSP is inside the editor? LSP, the protocol is, hey, Dirk, can you tell me what this is? Help C-scope. C-scope. C-scope is designed to answer questions like, where's the symbol used? Where's it defined? Where does this variable get its value? What is this global symbol's definition? That just sounds like a worse version of LSP. Oh, this has been hard-coded into Vim forever? Weird. Huh. Get at me, chat. Hey, CD, thanks for the sub. I really appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. You're in the coding boot camp, you know? You're in the coding boot camp. Nah, I know, Dirk. I'm just trolling as well. We're just having fun hanging out. It's no worries at all. All right, I had some commits. Oh, did I just smash all of them? This commit's old. Yep, I just smashed all of them a while ago, huh? That's a shame. Let me check out my files here. File IO. Did we add some stuff here that we can copy? Show auto command? File IO. But that doesn't make sense. But why did these exist still? Void do algo. There's just one. I must have moved it after this. Why is this in file IOC? Int al find group. Int al find. Huh. I don't understand this diff. I must have deleted these later. This can't be right. Whatever. Jump to. Yeah, now it's not there. Okay, cool. These files probably can get trashed. I don't think I even use these anymore. Seven Strange Melons. Oh, thanks for 3 months of Prime. Nice, impressive. Thanks, bud. It's fun. It's fun. You know, you're just playing around. Yeah, I would. CD, did you see that I was saying this? Open up a new Neovim and type :tutor. I need you to type it out to me in chat so you can show me that you know what you're doing there. Show me in the chat that you know. I want you to type the command that I told you to type. No, you don't need to send a screenshot. Type the command. What do you need to type when you open Neovim to practice? It's all my plugins. Euclidean, he already will have. Nice. Okay, CD, very good. That's what you're gonna try when you're inside Neovim. Then you just work through that. You'll have a really good understanding of the basics of Neovim once you do that. Then you can practice them sometimes as well. Nice. All right, we need to go back. Apparently, I deleted my refactor, one of them. Man, this has been a roller coaster of a PR. You guys probably don't realize this, but I have written so much code for this PR. And I've rewritten so much code, and then I failed at rewriting so much of the code, and then I rewrote some of the code after that. Woo! Way ahead of most users. Indeed. I've been saying, gotta do this. People don't listen to me. They don't listen to me, though. It's not setup. Prepare. Prep. Is this in file IOC? Setup. Do command line. Where even is this? Oh, X do command, right? Okay, there we go. Setup, command line context. This has less stuff now than it did before, or it still has a bunch. Okay, this still has a good amount. Okay, so we're pretty close here. Boom, 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 boom. Man, this code is complicated. All right. Let me think here. Let me think. So the real difficulty, well, we got a couple difficulties. We got a couple difficulties coming up here. We probably need to refactor the internal way that we hold these commands is step 1. That's probably step 1, honestly. Because it's going to be a big change. Big change. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Alright, so I'm going to change now how these auto commands store the things that they're going to do. How come my Vim underlines the whole line instead of highlight? Cursor line highlight, maybe? I don't know. Alright, so each auto command. Auto command. Here we go. So this is where we got this shenanigan here. Yep, we don't need this. Doo-doo. Did you get a haircut? I did. I did get a haircut pretty recently. Default does an underline? Really? I didn't know it was underline. That seems terrible. By the way, CDR, when you see someone just type this, H, and then something here, that means type that on the command line, and that's basically asking, that's help, so it'll have stuff there. Oh, hey, thanks, Dr. Vim. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. Yep, we're just going to change everything to command here. Yeah, join the Only Devs Discord. Help win command is where you're going to want to go. This has got a lot of stuff in here. Moving windows around. Or maybe help window move. Increase hand size. Help window probably is actually where you want to start. Start up here. Help window probably is the best spot. I don't actually know. It's been a while since I had to think about... Oh my goodness. Get those messages and delete them, chat. Get those messages and delete them right now. I want to see the deleted messages in chat, okay? All right. I know you guys are expecting some high energy. We'll do it. 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 Get this out of here. Get this over here. Get my chair out of the way. Let me go grab the ball. Let me get the ball. Oh. Okay. We got the ball. Let's get this in the right position. Sorry, guys. I don't have a whole wall that's painted green. Okay? What's up, chat? Oh, sorry. First, everybody greet each other with the wave. Greet each other with the wiggly wave, okay? Get a pokey W, chat. And then let's write some C. Didn't I say I don't have a wall that's painted green? Alright, later this week, we need to find what our THDVW emote is going to be. Okay? I will be taking suggestions on Twitter for a THDVW emote so that we can start doing teach checks, okay? Send me your greatest ideas. Send me your greatest ideas. So far, all I can think of is 2 exercise balls and a big scissors running at them with snip across the middle. That's, ooh. Help manual could be good though too. Hey, Right Joy-Con, Mr. Pilot Man, The Somatic, and A. Louis Smee. Thanks for the follows. And Prime, of course. Thanks for the sub. The THDVW check, you know? It doesn't roll off the tongue as well as PokeW. Do you guys think we can I get this to work still? Oh. Maybe I can still get this to work. Oh my goodness. This is attacking me, chat. Oh my goodness. Right Joy-Con? The follow into the 10 gifty? Dang. Thanks. Hey, thanks. Guys, is it literally just this? Is it the bouncing ball? Was he giving out subs in your chat too, Prime? You got that stimmy check. Yeah. Hey, if you're American, $1,400 divided by 5, think about it. Just saying. I'm just saying. If your favorite streamer doesn't have the 1,400 divided by 5, do you really even love them? I don't know. I'm not saying you don't. I'm just asking, do you? You know what I mean? 1,400 divided by 5. The math checks out. Think about it this way, too. Think about it like this. Maybe we need a diagram. Do we need a diagram? What's my easiest way to draw something? Draw.io. Because I'm not as good as Prime is. So let's say... well, oh my goodness! Holy cow. Everyone just blinded everybody. Sorry. Everyone's going to need $1,400 for their... Can I not draw on this? Why call it draw.io if I can't draw? Whiteboard online. I need to draw out the virtual... Nope. That's fake. That's fake. Chat, I just need something to draw on, but I don't have GIMP because I'm not as cool. Oh my goodness. I don't think I do. I don't have it. Let's get it right here. Blackboard online. Is that what I need? Scribble. Perfect. All right, perfect. So now I can draw. It's not my turn. What the heck? Penguins, why can't I draw? I'll just vote kick everyone. When is it my turn? Scribbles is not working. Excalidraw? Hand drawn look and feel. Oh, okay, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Where's my pen? All right, so think about it like this way, right? So yesterday. Okay, so this is in the past, right? There was $0. Then, here's a printer. Out comes $1,400. Okay, right? Now, this is you. You're a viewer. Here's your checkbook. It just goes right into here, right? This right here, this is just imaginary. This is just fake. Okay? It's just imaginary. So it makes sense to imagine this money into probably like Prime. Maybe Rocks. Vegan. No. Don't imaginary money to him. You know what I'm saying? So you can just send it out because it's just imaginary. But just remember, it's fake. So yesterday 0, today 1,400 divided by 5. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. Okay. Anyways. There we go. Back to coding. Back to coding, guys. Sorry, I got distracted. Prime gets me excited, you know? We're in the middle of a big refactor of Autocmds for Neovim. If you don't know, you already gave it all to Pokey. Oh, shoot. I forgot to put that into the drawing. That's also an acceptable place so that people can pass Pokey W. That's an important place. You want all your friends to pass Pokey W. That's true. That's true, 7. Anyways, we're doing a big Autocmds refactor so that you can pass Lua functions directly to Autocmds in Neovim. We've been working on it for a while. It's a old piece of code in Neovim, very hard to understand. Originally came from Vim. Some complicated stuff going on. We're just working on it there. Yeah, Dr. Vim, that hurts. It really hurts now when I go in Prime's chat and I look like a pleb. I only have 4,000 points. Like, what is that? Isn't that auto? No, they're auto for the commands. You know what I'm saying, Jersey? They're not auto refactors. If they were auto refactors, then it would have been just fine. But unfortunately, they're just auto commands. We should have thought of that at the start. Should have thought of that at the start. Okay. So originally, this is perfect timing because we're right here. This is the original set sign column. Original storage method. Okay? Just stores a string of what to execute. Alright? This is the new storage method. Can store a string or a Lua ref. We'll choose which to execute based on its type. Okay? Flip just builds the best videos. Did he send you the preview of the video for me? Or what? Or is it the video that I sent a bunch of stuff to you for? It's the one where I made the memes for you? Oh, chat. You guys are gonna like this one. I'm not gonna do any spoilers, but it's gonna be real good. Prime, can you link where that video is gonna be posted, please? For chat? There is some prime time memeing coming out. You didn't self-promo. I just asked you to post a link for me. I'm gonna be in it, Prime. I feel like I might steal the show of this one. Just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, it's possible I might steal the show. Right? This is an excellent meme. Excellent caliber of meme. The huge name. Okay, we need to find out then where we're saving these autocommands. So when we got register, autocommand event, pat, once, and command. So this is when we have a command here. Autocommand register event. We probably want to go up one level. Oh, there's like a million logs. Okay. Came for a prime stream. You got it. That's why we're bouncing and we got a keyboard cam. Okay? I already danced once. We'll dance again later, obviously. Okay. Let's change the way that this works. So we got auto command, commands. Command. All right. I mean, for 5 minutes, I'm staring at Telescopic Johnson. Are you, though? Can you even tell the difference between us right now? Think about this. We both use Ubuntu. And now Pop OS, technically. We're both bouncing on a ball. We both have a keyboard cam. We both use Neovim. We both have children. We both like Ubuntu, of course. What else? What else is the same? I don't know. Begin's both of our arch nemesis. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty difficult to tell us apart, I feel like. That's all I'm saying. Both don't use arch, both don't need virtual. Do you both use Dvorak? Ooh. Well, I don't actually program on stream. I just have someone program for me and I just kind of live commentate what they're doing. I have 4 kids too, never even used Arch. Checks out. Alright, so we no longer have command inside here. We're going to start doing other stuff with command. For right now, we can do this, assert that command dot type, actually command dot callable dot C command, not equal null, and assert command dot type is, what did I even call this? I don't remember what I called this. Autocommand command type. Command X. Okay, very cool. So now we could do char u star command equals command dot callable dot C command. I guess this is just char star actually. One kid before using Arch, average all the Arch by website, no more kids. That's crazy. It seems like it's happening everywhere. I think Dr. Vim, you can do the vice versa route, but it's kind of just like the wall drops and there's no new options. I think it's just that once you do that, then it's kind of it's just done, you know. Register event. Weird that I have this inside here. Show all. Oh, is this because I did a refactor? No, this seems fine. Huh. This strikes me as weird. Should this still be here? Why isn't this somewhere else? Maybe I should just... Should I just assert false here? Well, back to Emacs. Dr. Vim. We're friends with Emacsers here, that's fine. Now, if you were to use VS Code on stream, that'd be a different story. That would never happen though, right? That would just never happen. Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Alright, so where do we set command down here? We gotta set command somewhere, right? Vim save command. So this is where we're gonna start changing things. Actually, let's go back to where we define this. Let's just get rid of command. We don't need that anymore. So we can instead save this now. We've got command dot callable dot c command. So this will shortly be deleted. Shortly, you will be deleted. Hey, catch you later, Retrocon. Thanks again for the subs. Appreciate it. Confirm teach foot pedal setup, reveal 100 gifted sub. Honestly, it'd probably be pretty good at foot pedal because I play drum set, so it would be like, feels like it should be able to integrate into my workflow real nice. AC command equals command. Now the question is, do I have to delete this? Do I have to free? Can I free this? I feel like I need to save this off here. I don't think this will work. What I want to do is I want to do something like if command.type equals command X. Command dot type equals command dot type. We can do this no matter what. We can do AC command, whoops, command dot callable dot C command is this. Maybe this should be char u. Yeah, why do I have just char? I think these should be char stars here. Else, assert false. We're not ready for this yet. Love the Vim shuffle, the shuffle.vim around here. Really clunky. I thought I would like it. Yeah. I think it'll be interesting to see what like Onivim does for some people. All right, so now we've got this whole setup here. Autocommand register event. This gets called with a command both times. So instead, what we need to do is we need to change this, define one auto command. Hopefully this doesn't get called a bunch of places. Cool, it just gets called like 3 times. Oh, sorry, chat. Do I have this here? Yeah. I don't actually want to call this right now. I do. Undo this later. We don't want this function at all. We don't want that function at all. Because we're going to change this signature. We're going to change this signature right now. Find one auto command. So these are pretty much the only 2 places. Very cool. Just these 2 spots here. Can we change this to say, instead of doing this, it should be auto command command. Command. Like this. Only looks neat, but I feel like terminal Vim is a nice compromise between GUI and Arch. I don't know what you mean, Jersey. Only Vim has something going on. I like the idea, is consider giving it another try. I may suffer from the same fate depending on the runtime. Yeah, the only for me it's a bummer because they ended up going like a different route than I thought they were gonna go, which is I thought they were gonna use Neovim, but then they ended up using Vim and they like forked Vim and they have their own version of libvim that they can compile to do their own special stuff. So I can't use like Neovim things inside of it, which is a bummer. Because it just won't work. Like it won't have vim.api in Lua. So it's kind of a deal breaker for me at the moment, because I really like doing the things in the Luas. Maybe sometime it will not be that way. Like maybe we can do something to make them want to switch back to Neovim's thing. I don't know. I see what you're saying, Jersey. I see what you're saying. All right, so for this way of getting into it, it's always going to be a string. There's no way to get to here without it being a string. So when you can do like this, auto command is auto command. Do I have a new function? Command. I thought I had. Do I still have some code down here for these? Auto command free. Okay. Auto command message out. Okay. Is new. Is auto command removed? Okay, so we need to make. Did I not? At one point I thought I had some stuff for messing around with these, but I guess not. Okay, that's fine. Void auto command create x command star u star command return auto command honestly, I never remember how to even do this in C. I do it so rarely. Type auto command X Is this not what I need to do? I don't even remember how to create struct inline. Right? Isn't this? Oh, I gotta do dot. Right, I don't even think in dot type. Dot callable. I don't even know. Can I just do command? That doesn't work, right? Struct name. I gotta do like this, right? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So then I need to do callable, and then I can do C command equals this, but dot, of course. This should return an auto command. Okay, cool. Yeah, there we go. Right. Yep. Auto command. Command is auto command. What did I just call this? Auto command. Create X command. I don't think this will work. This will die. Yep. Alright, so now we got command, so we can do this. Oops. Start command is null. Okay, so now we can go to 853. Cool. So we can just change this to start with as char command equals command dot callable dot C command. Passing char use star. This should take command and whoops. Okay, cool. So this is the only place now that we use command in here. Sweet. I can take this. I can say is auto command is new command. I think. Like that's what I want to do. Case. C column command not equal null, right? So that's what we just had before, right? Command not equal to null. I go to here, and it should check. Should this check that it's not equal to this? Should I say this? Weird. Okay, that seems fine. Oh, okay, chat. Nice work, making progress here. So what are we doing? Does everyone know what we're doing? Chat, raise your hands if you know what we're doing. Send me what emote? Send me. What's a good emote for? Send me like forehead if you don't know what we're doing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, so now, oh yeah, forehead. Wait, was forehead you don't know what we're doing? I actually don't even remember. That feels like a forehead moment, so I feel like forehead means you don't know. Okay. All right. We have auto commands. It's a struct. Nice jersey. Spirit of Plenary. I've heard of it before, yeah. It used to be that all you had was just the string that you wanted to execute. But we're making it better than that. We're going to allow you to pass in a Lua function that you can execute. It's like, okay, cool. We want to be able to do that. So here's the Lua function. Well, we need some ways to store that Lua function. So that means we need to do something like this. This auto command here. So now we're going to put its own little struct inside of here. It's going to have command, Vim, and Lua inside of it. And it's going to keep track of those with a little switcheroo here. So what we're doing is we're working on incrementally moving the code from relying on command, that's just a string, CMD, to command, which is the new struct type auto command. Once we have that, then we can start doing cool stuff like calling the Lua function. But first we got to make sure that it's still working with all the old things. So that's what we're doing right now. We're just incrementally refactoring these. As we make a change, we're like, boom, let's run the tests and see what happens. That's what we're doing. So, whoops. That's not what I want to do. We can go up here. All auto commands. So then we just got this spot basically is where we're calling these, which is cool. Fancy, fancy. Oh snap, is my favorite streamer. Pokemon's here? That would be weird. Maybe she's friends with Kayleen? The heck? Bisco, do you have 2 streams up or what? Is this the pale reflection of some types in C? Yeah, it's a union type. Why not pubstruct? Pubstruct. What? I don't understand. All the C that I know is practically, like I just learned writing Neovim code. Which maybe should make you guys worried. You're running C code that I wrote and I don't know anything if you're using Neovim. But such is life, I guess, you know? Desperate times call for desperate measures. Ah. Because we want it to be seen by other people. And everything's private by default. That's the only time we have commands. Registering commands. So this should allow us to pass in a Lua ref here. But we don't have any way where we're due one auto command event or something like that. I can never remember what the functions are that we've got for these. Get next pat, get next AC. Auto command execute for matching pat. Do command line. Get next AC, pat command flags. Java 112. Hey, thanks for the follow. Oh, and earlier is Walmart's, A Fallen Hope, and Strong J. Hey, thanks for those follows earlier, everybody. Okay. Oh, Sociable Steve. Thank you for the follow as well. My Lua Client is such a hacker now. This will be very dope. Yes. Yes, it will be very cool. It'll be very cool. And then they'll get cleaned up at the right times, and the references will be dropped, and then garbage collection can happen, and all the good stuff that you would hope to have from the Autocmds. Oh my goodness. Anthony 619, thanks for the follow as well. Follow train. Nice. Thanks, everybody. Okay, so to do this next section, get next AC. Okay, so get next AC, we can switch this over right now. Get next AC currently is going to return the command. Skip removed commands. This probably should now check. S message auto command S. Okay, so this needs to get changed. Vimster save retval. So we copy this over. So instead, to do this will still be changed later. Something else, but this is okay for right now. Retval equals, and please, Vim stir save AC command dot callable dot C command. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's see what happens. Do we have this going here? We don't have this right now. We'll need to clear these. We need to clear these. C command equals command. Did we just run out of tunes? What the heck? Start again. That's probably a sign that I need to go to bed, though. Probably a sign that I need to go to bed. Command callable, C command, this stir save, and we stir save. Okay, we stir save both of these. Oh, hey! Jason Groot, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. What were you up to tonight? What were you up to? Alright, so I think this part should probably work. This part should probably work. We go back to where we were at. Otherwise, I think we're gonna leak memory if we don't do this part. We'll see what happens. This might double free. Oh, okay, nice. Warning, no return to non-void function. Okay, 2405. Return. Why does this need to return anything? What should this be returning? This shouldn't return anything. This should just be void. That should be fine. This shouldn't return anything, I don't think. Raid! Some Node Twitch bot stuff. Interesting. French Canadian. Where the follow? Oh, nice. What does the Twitch bot do?
Okay.
Boom. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. So now we've got this. I don't think we need this anymore. Oh, we should move this to the bottom though, for sure. And we can put this here. This is void though. Non-void function does not return a value. Oh wait, this is void star. That's why. Like, that doesn't make sense. Why is this void? Why is that saying I'm still not returning anything? Play clips from therapy board. Dang, Beastco. Thanks, buddy. Beastco, one of these days I feel we should probably have, I would say, the rap board. Okay. Gotcha. That makes more sense. I was like, therapy board. I don't know, man. Just sounding it out. Beastco, one of these days, though, I think we should have a funeral for our points. All of our beautiful, beautiful points that are lost to the wilderness. You know? I think we're going to get a little bit of redemption, though. I think we're going to get a little bit of redemption. Just wait till Prime's next video, okay? Just wait till Prime's next video. We're getting a little redemption. So, I put in some extra work. I put in some extra work trying to make the boss man happy. You know what I mean? Holy God, 130,000 lines. Why do we export so many things? All right. So that's good. That's good. So we're able to free this now, and we're, I think, taking care of our memory. I think they're addressed to avoid double evaluation. Pointer, pointer, null, void star pointer, while zero. Okay. I think we want to use this. I don't know. I don't think that's going to double free anything. We should be safe. Okay, because those are going to be two different things. So I should put a to-do, remove command. Honestly, that's what I should be putting each of these times. That's what I should be putting each of these times so that I can find these later words. How you read so much pointers. Pointers, pointers, pointers everywhere, man. Okay. Alright, so now this is actually checking the callable, which is pretty cool. We need to switch this, though. This is where it's going to be way tricky. It's going to be way tricky, and perhaps we should be going back to our xdo command line things. And it's midnight. It's midnight. Hey, catch you later, Beast Call. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Alright. Let's see how many lint errors we can fix really quick, and then we'll go to bed. Autocmds C. 103. Make lint. I think I can just do this. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. This is too long as well. Man, that's one thing. I do wish our, I really need to figure out a way to get this to auto format stuff, but it's fine. Inner expression should be lined. Ah, there we go. We can do this. I did an exercise ball as a chair recently during the club. I actually don't. I got raided by the Prime tonight, and since we got raided by Prime, you just gotta go crazy. You know what I mean? You just gotta go crazy when Prime raids you. Get on that exercise ball. Do what it takes. Do what it takes to please everybody. They want to see the exercise ball. So I give them what they want. I give them what they want. Oh, man. Where is this supposed to get lined up? That seems like a weird spot for those to get lined up. That doesn't seem right at all. Yeah. They should be lined up. Opening brace +1. People the GM on Lua. Ah, Klooch. You should check out nlua.vim. I add this. Just using standard Vim things. You can make it work by doing some stuff like include expression. That's how I got it to work. I set my exercise. I find it more comfortable, easy to move around from desks. When kids come in the office, I can throw it at them. Nice. To throw it at them is a good one. Throw it at them is good. I have a mix of standing desk and sitting. It's a motorized one, so I can make it go up and down as I desire. So sometimes I switch between them. Oh, these are too long now. This is too long? Ugh. This is too long as well. Ah. Right. Woo! Sorry, guys. That's on me. Prime raid grabs exit ball. Are you not entertained? That's literally what happened. Yeah. Oops. I don't know if I want to fix all these. That should be 80 characters or less. Okay. This is 81. Oh, they're killing me. All right, these need to be lined up here. Is the username in to do? Autocmds. That's true. Remove command. Okay. Colon and to do. Remove this. Missing space after this. Okay, that makes sense. Well, hey, catch you later, Jason. Thanks for the raid. What did we fail? At least 2 spaces is best between white space and comments. Yeah. Cool. One, two, three, four, like this sometimes. Cool. Use as unprotected. I didn't even change this though. We're not gonna do this right now. Okay. Cool. RM log. Yes. Git add. Git commit fm. Some links. Cool. Push those up. Oh, git status. Okay. Git remote. Okay. Cool. Like that one, Klooch? I do like to have some fun with the names. Okay. We should rate someone, and I should go to sleep. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Today's Tuesday. On Friday, we're gonna have... Oh my goodness. No, stop. Twitch, why would you autoplay? On Friday, we're doing an Only Devs podcast again. Oh, if you guys didn't see, youtube.com, Only Devs. If you haven't seen this, it's freaking hilarious. This video is hilarious. We're doing another podcast, though. We're doing another podcast on this Friday. I don't remember what time. Maybe it's under AMA. Malky's got one? Yeah. This, right now. Right this thingy. Oops. Where did it just go? Oh. Brave just crashed for me. Very cool. Interesting, Brave. I'm not going to restore those. Because I don't remember if I have emails or other things up. Okay, that's fine. Fridays are a good day. So, anyways, we're going to go to bed. Oh, sympathy's on. Nice, that's what we're talking about. Can I click raid from in here? Is it possible to click raid here? Report? No, that's the opposite of what I want to do. Alright, Twitch TV, me. I lost my dashboard, so that's fine. Alright, chat. Goodbye, everybody. I will see you later. We're going to upload a fun video to my YouTube channel this week. Hopefully you like it. Follow me on Twitter, blah, blah, blah. You guys know the rules. See y'all later. Have a great night. Go hang out with Sympathy. Only Devs. Check out Only Devs, of course. You guys know the drill. Alright, see ya.